Well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Happy Mother's Day to all of those to whom that actually applies, which, just a friendly reminder, is not everyone, because it's Mother's Day in the US currently, and possibly some other places as well. I haven't looked into it. The only reason I do these videos on this particular day is partly because my family doesn't really do Mother's Day to begin with, or Father's Day. It's just not a thing for us. But also because Aiden asked me, quite quite bluntly, "Hey, you're gonna do a Mother's Day Gachas today?" It's like, oh, okay, this is the first time learning of this. Pieces are being put together. Well, I say first time learning of this. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously, I did for something for American Mother's Day last year. It's just that, yeah, again, it's not something that's usually on my radar. Again, for quite self-evident reasons. Unless you have a case of American defaultism, which may have applied in that situation, may have not. This is Aiden we're talking about, so he could have just, neglected to explain himself and just been like, okay, yeah, Jacob will get it, which I did. So here we are, I guess. We have, oh, hold on, we've got someone else who wants to come in. We have, I think, a set of 5 today, but this is actually, I was on the fence about doing let's say compilation, only because again I haven't I've been receiving a few family calls for reasons I will not get into, but also because of Mysteries of Occulta, again messing up the recovery that I actually did before of my sleep schedule given the week prior, and yeah, my goodness, so I am still somewhat more tired than I usually am at this particular point. But the videos tend to be, well, I say tend to be, the videos are mostly quite short on account of, it seems like, much like the rest of the rest of the world, aside from those celebrating today, Mother's Day hasn't gained so much traction in the Gacha community, or at least not as much as it used to. In fact, surprisingly, I don't think I've actually found any of the same videos that I linked to the year before when I looked up Mother's Day Gacha this year. I don't know why that might be. The exception to that rule, apparently, involves the DC universe in a surprising twist. But we have not getting to those quite yet. I've got them all lined up in sequence, so we'll see that in a second. But first of all, let us invite in our first of the 2 guests that will help to prolong this video, comprised of several short ones. Bon.
Hello. I apologize for the reverb. I'm not in the room I usually am for these streams because I'm a little bit unorthodox.
Ah, well, fair enough then.
Now I have reverb room, just like BB Butter.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Ghosty just showed up here. Perfect. There we go.
American defaultism is such a problem.
Hey, you're going to review Mother's Day? Because, of course, it's Mother's Day everywhere.
No, it's like Mother's Day in the UK is March 30th, right?
I think so. Again, my family doesn't bother with that, so to be honest, I completely forget like the UK one as well. But it's not the same. Is the ultimate point I was making.
Yeah, it's very much not the same. It varies from culture to culture, and a lot of people celebrate Mother's Day differently.
Yeah.
For instance, I always buy my mother a mug, and she has too many of those now, so I can't buy her anymore.
That is fair. That's something that we actually had an issue with back at back at my parents' house. But that's because we have like a collection of mugs we just like stacked on each other in a cupboard. I don't know where they all come from. I assume that they're also gifts from somewhere else. And so it's just a case of, okay, well, especially like after I finish stream and I want to and then I want to have a drink of something at night, it's like, okay, just very carefully.
Like, this is so strange. We have the same problem. I wonder why.
Until some of them broke for various reasons, now it's kind of all right.
Meanwhile, in my circumstance, the safest, like, In my mind, there is a list of default safe gifts that I can get people that are socially acceptable, and mugs just so happens to top the list in most places for most people. So a lot of people have a lot of mugs for me that they'll never be able to get rid of.
Well, yeah, unless unless they break them, but you never know.
I said this in the private chat, but we also celebrate Mother's Day here in Canada, second Sunday of May. Anyway, I was able to give my mother a nice couple of lanterns. That was what I got for her. I sent them in advance so that they could arrive on Mother's Day, and it turns out the timing worked beautifully. So that was nice.
There you go.
I
reckon the most like the
year.
services are probably are probably clued in on when people want to
Yeah, but you would think that so many other people are thinking the same thing, have the same idea, and that mine will inevitably be delayed. But maybe because I ordered it and sent it so early that it was like maybe first on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Jacob, I'd like to personally apologize for, Mystery of Occulta going till 2 a.m. for your time.
Well, Mystery of Occulta, I think, started at 2 a.m. my time.
How are you to blame for that? Wasn't Aiden the one who decided we should do it at 8 p.m. his time, which makes it 2 a.m. his Jacob's time?
No, well, I mean, it was Aiden's availability that meant that we had to kind of start at that point, because Ghosty was actually going to use the text-to-speech for much longer. It was Ghost's original idea to do an episode on that particular day, on that Friday.
Yeah, that's because that's the only day I'd be available for the next week, and the only day Aiden would be available for a while. So I was like, you know what, I'm game. Because my schedule for work next week can be best explained as a car crash bumping into another car crash on the highway.
I'm so down to sacrifice Jacob's sleep hours. Yes, let's do it. Come on. This should have no repercussions on me, and so therefore it's the best decision.
To be fair, I woke up at 1 a.m. and was trapped in a car for 18 hours.
Yeah, I'm by no means the only person that suffered. Again, the only reason that I haven't from that is because I was intending to use the weekend to catch up on that sleep. I don't know why my camera just died. I was said to use that time, but yeah, both today and yesterday I was woken up via phone call. So yeah, that kind of prevented that from continuing. So yeah, that was so again unplanned. Unforeseen circumstances, so yeah. Let me just see if this works again.
I'm leaning real close because I have a question for you.
Can you not zoom in your model or something?
No, I cannot zoom in my model.
She only lean.
I'm leaning close for comedic value. When is the next Secrets of the Plex episode?
Oh, please don't ask me.
What's the matter? Tired of asking what weather pops?
No,
listen, I'm not making any commitments to other series. Like, oh, this is a great idea. Oh, I'm so committed to this. And then burnout. Never hear of it again.
Listen.
It's not burnout, it's priorities. I have an order I'm working stuff in.
Potato, it's the same thing.
Like, I'm only asking because I'm planning on doing work for the video thumbnail.
Yes, I know, Ghosty. I've got a lot going on right now.
You got a lot going on, but I'm excited to work on it.
Well,
I'm so excited.
Surely that means if you're excited to work on it, you can bump that up if you want and work on it in advance. It doesn't necessarily mean that.
No, here's the thing. No, Ghosty. Yeah, that's true. Ghosty needs me to send some stuff to her in order for her to get started. So she can't just start on a whim. She needs me to send stuff, and I haven't had time for that.
Interesting. So rather than the instructions, you're using parts of the video for reference.
I didn't say that. I need to send her pictures and stuff because my exporting is still broken. I can't send her models, so she just can't make it. So I need to send her already created poses and things like that.
I would love the models.
It's a scuffed process. I would love to send you models. I'd love to send you the models if Looney wasn't working on Gacha Life 4, I guess.
Is Luname's game release schedule dependent on?
No, it's the fact that
I don't know. He goes into the homework for months and months and months, and then shows up as like, all right, guys, Gacha Life 3 is coming out next month, and we're all like, bruh, what about your other 2 failed glitchy
What has that got to do with
games?
your production schedule? I'm confused now about that remark.
That's because the exporting is broken on previous Gacha games on mobile now.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, there we go. Again.
That way, I can,
much like Aiden Mother's Day, missing context, but could not fill that in myself.
Even though I want the secrets of the Plex codes, and God knows what I'd do with them.
Oh gosh.
I can't have them.
Yeah. I'll give you the Gacha Life 2 ones, but they're season 3 models, and no one's ever gonna see them for like another year.
I would love them.
You want to know what one of the biggest one of the biggest like pushbacks for people above episode 1 that was what was why Aiden and I were in such like a tight arms race to begin with. Everything that did work in that and still does work in Gacha Life 2 worked for me in the BlueStacks version before the actual the actual PC version, except the copy paste feature. So imagine the process for getting poses and imports of characters to work.
Oh, well, don't I know it?
Listen, that's a big problem for Gacha Life 2, and as much as I want
right,
native...
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Except I just don't even get a code. I'm just like, you want my models? Well, it sucks to be you, and it also sucks more to be me.
Listen. Luna May, listen, Luna May, fix your products before I put a flashbang in your mailbox.
Okay.
Please, God. I want.
And then flash, bang, Jane. Flash, bang, pleases the game. All right. I think
anyway,
that's...
Ghosty, to answer your question, July, maybe? July, I guess?
I can't wait.
That would be my goal. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. End of June would be a miracle, but I think Final Break is definitely coming first. Like, Final Break is going to come first in that order, because of the maths of it all. I've done some maths. It's a bit of a thing. So, like, for every 2 scenes I do of Secrets of the Plex, I'll do 1 scene of Final Break, and there's 6 scenes of Final Break, so I'm about halfway done now. So Final Break will come first, and then Secrets of the Plex will come after. So I'm guessing Final Break will probably come out maybe end of May. Maybe end of May.
Something else I'm excited for.
Assuming that Emily has finished all the stuff that she needs to do in post after she receives the entire animation from me, and then we'll see how it goes for Secrets of the Plex. I'm hoping early July, but we'll see.
That's not actually a bad idea. That might actually help. Like instead of me picking like one project at a time, maybe I'll just work on several of them, but scene by scene in some fashion. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I needed to use some ratios so that they could align and kind of release around the same time.
Oh well, yeah. In my case, I guess it wouldn't matter because whatever. But in your case, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I didn't. Yeah. All right. Today's Mother's Day, so maybe we should focus more on that.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. Because in 50 minutes, it won't be today anymore for me. So let's go ahead and start with the first video, which, if I've done the order correctly, is Happy Mother's Day Mum, Gacha Life Mother's Day Special, from a channel called Hi. Got a lot of long titles and short names. And short videos as well, so... Let's go ahead and bring everyone in. That's also a thing. And...
Oh my god, is this DC characters?
Yeah, I was about to say, who are all these armored up characters?
This is the wrong video, and I've got them in order. So here we go. Because that's the import order, so I need to go back to the beginning. So yeah, here we go. Here, this is the first one. Already judging by the outline black of the character's outfit, we're in for a good one to start off with. So,
outline black, and we also have Wolf Hybrid.
Well, this looks like Gacha
with 4 ears.
Life. It's Gacha Life, so noses and black outlines cannot be changed.
Yeah, well,
the 4 ears, on the other hand, that definitely can be changed. So this is unacceptable.
There is a difference between black outlines and outline black when we talk about gacha designs. When we say black outlines, it's obviously black outlines. When we say outline black, we mean the color that you use for outlines that is also black, which is what she's wearing right now for
Oh,
the non-outline version of.
The color
I
of the
didn't know that.
outline
I didn't
and the
know that.
outfit are both.
Is that why
blue.
you've been complaining about like us talking about outline black in so many videos because you thought we just didn't like black outlines on the characters?
Yes.
Okay. Now
Hey,
I'm understanding.
You say outline black. What else am I supposed to take from the outline, which is black? Because in most cases, that is like the case. The outline is usually black, so that's what I assume you're talking about. But no, I think what you're saying is like there's a void happening in the torso.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yes.
Got it.
Aiden's actually the biggest hater of outline
shirt.
black, but he likes black outlines on characters because that's what we used to use for Fallen Angels. That was like one of our biggest discrepancies when we edited for each other.
Meanwhile, I'm seeing this, and her whole outfit is a window to the universe.
Yeah.
If I
It's
look
like the mouth of Krishna in Hinduism.
If I look close enough into the void, the
was
void
just about to
stares
say.
back.
If I look close enough, I might see the very last star in the universe. That is Cinderella's outfit.
No. Definitely what you'll get is just somewhere in the distance, if you listen hard enough, in the echo, all you hear is, there are monsters and there are men.
I can teach you the path, but only you can walk it.
Is the tree fall in the forest, or does the forest fall in the tree?
I'm going to kill you. Dude,
Hello, friendy-wins.
like, honestly, like, I don't know why Black Friday is my favorite, but it just is.
Also,
Like,
Bob.
it's such an unpopular opinion. No one likes Black Friday, or at least that it's not their favorite.
Yeah, no, I
adore it.
Get down on Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Something,
if I like
something
at some point again, I
weekend.
promise to do like a
Oh.
tier list on the Butter Bunch of all the Star Kid musicals at some point. It's gonna be very difficult, but Black Friday's gonna be up there, I reckon. Not at the very top, it's gonna be up there. Anywho, yeah, let's start the video.
Yeah,
actually,
but Dylan Saunders like kills Tom Houston in that. Like his vocals are just so good.
that is among the reasons that it's up there.
Like,
I will say a
it's
lot of
weird.
other people's vocals in that one sound a little bit more strange than usual.
You're right. You're right on that one.
Yeah,
It's just
not
like,
his.
I don't know why. I don't know why
Hey.
the weirdest part is that like I listened to the album on Spotify, but I'm like it just doesn't hit as much. So I listened to like the raw one from like YouTube, and I'm like he sounds so much better in this. Well, now I've got to go and give this musical more views. Oh no.
Okay, suck it later, edgy mother now.
Yeah, fair enough. What did she have in her phone? Oh, she just had a phone. Okay, all right.
Oh, Hannah,
That
it's
was a very
okay.
quick like phone trick.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Hannah, banana, it's okay.
This actually could be Hannah's mother, to be honest. Yeah.
It's all right. Lex is just having a rough day.
There you go. And finally, we have an age-appropriate Hannah as well. All right, here we go. Jesus, you scared me. What do you want?
Happy Mother's Day! I got you a gift!
Chain smoker voice, we cry in unison.
Your train smoker!
If anything, Leps was the smoker, but the mum's the alcoholic. But anyway, whatever. Give me that. I like how she just does that, just process, like, she just goes like, dial up internet sounds. Give me that. By the way, the mother's movement's like really fast. She's got like that. She's like the Terminator. Anyway, I hate it, Brett. No comma, but okay. Ah! Did she throw the phone or the flowers or both? I couldn't tell. It was too quick.
The flowers.
Okay, thank goodness because Hannah was in the way here. Just gonna call her Hannah until we see otherwise. Anyways, go clean your room. It's meant to imply child favoritism, but she doesn't even seem to be enjoying the hug.
She loves the mutants.
Mm-hmm. Go! Oh yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe you gotta have 4 ears to get, priority in this one.
The one time where people love the 4 ears.
All right, fine.
Drunk. Oh Oh no.
Okay,
not the
now,
Oh.
now I have to make that reference. My mom's an alcoholic.
A melancholic that we keep afloat.
There we go.
She'll never have a happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Cause
Wonderful.
now I'm going MIA. MIA. I'm trying.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I though you said you would stop. No. Not I thought you said I would stop.
That you would stop it. That you would drop it. But here you are again. Anyway.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Jeez.
Why?
You wish your mother a happy Mother's Day.
Why is the background changing?
I think this is meant to imply, like, the passage of time. This is such a regular thing that this happens to, like, every room of the house at different times. However, it comes across as the mother screams so loud, reality warped around her. Maybe this is where Hannah and Lex get their powers from, actually. Anyways. Oh, alright.
Yeah, I was about to say there's some Silly's influence. Definitely. Honestly, Tinky's up to something here. Happy Mother's Day, Mom! I bought you a night changer, a sky changer, I guess.
Yeah, and
What was that? Did anyone else see that, like, sun change to moon that just showed up and then disappeared?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What?
Like, that's
Dang. This is really time warping, eh?
I bought you a phone recording feature that the editor didn't crop out.
I gotta ask, what's with the feather?
I bought you a watermarked video.
Made by Kind Master. We stand CapCut in this house. Get out of here. Okay, that one didn't land. Never mind.
No, I laughed.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking what's
sometimes I laugh so loud I break the sound barrier and it sounds like I'm completely silent. I promise you I laughed.
No, it's fine.
What's going on with the black feathers?
Why is there two mothers now?
You bought me a crow, daughter? Well, guess what? This crow's about to turn into a murder. Anyway.
My daughter shocked me so much it initiated mitosis within my system.
I got you.
We're still in the middle of splitting, as you can see. Our four ears are still attached to one another.
I got a new daughter now.
A reminder that did actually kind of happen in The Pregnant Man.
Oh yes, Bond's favorite Gacha series.
It is my favorite Gacha series. Definitely. I remember pranking Jacob with my Josh disguise on April Fools, asking when the next Pregnant Man review was.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, I'm pretty sure I was in Spanish mode at the time.
It was you.
What do you mean it was you? I thought I couldn't make it more obvious when I started putting emoticons in the chat and saying, "Who could it be? When's the next Pregnant Man review?"
Mm-hmm. The only person who actually cared about that series, yeah.
So, real Josh, what do you think of your friend Bon? How cool are they, huh? Like, honestly, I feel like I couldn't have made it more obvious.
To be honest, you're not the only person kind of trying to pretend to be other people for their own sake, so, you know.
Oh, bruh. I came here to get away from it.
Oh,
and you just bring it right back.
I'm not pretending to be someone I'm not.
I'm not talking about you.
Ghosty.
This is a VTuber-friendly sphere. We're not talking about you. that's...
Oh my god.
The VTuber is just to cover up for how sickly I look.
Yeah. Well, final thoughts on this video.
That's it?
It was. Yeah.
Wait,
well, yes. This is the video. Yeah. That's where it ended. I guess that I guess it's like, Happy Mother's Day, Mum. Meanwhile, hey, this is what I think of you. I made you a gift, this gacha video. You are every edgy gacha character from I guess when was this, probably May 2021 or something, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something on that lines.
This was more of like a meme I would usually see on TikTok or YouTube compilations of TikToks. So this was not really a gacha mini movie as it might have suggested, because it wasn't. It looked like something that
the bottom of the barrel for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like something I'd find on YouTube Shorts while scrolling at the
Yeah.
Also, I was right. It was 2021.
Good guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it seems like something I'd come across on TikTok that's just missing a bunch of copyrighted music and some really like drastic like editing, as you could clearly see, with the feathers and the mitosis mother and the change from day to night. Yeah, it just radiated YouTube short TikTok quick video.
But to give some credit to the YouTube short gacha tubers, at least they put quality into their videos.
Some effort was made. Whether it makes sense is a different story.
Yeah. Also, one of the comments on this video says, "I love how they think abuse is a trend. They made abuse a trend. That's the problem."
Like, abuse is such a trend in the gacha community that I hate it.
Even by 2021, I thought people would have started to fizzle it out after, a solid 3 years worth of like really,
after some really bad gachas.
Absolutely, yeah. And after everything, I thought people just essentially get bored of that. I'm really hoping this wasn't an attempt to that I was joking before, but I said like, hey, Mother made this video. I'm hoping this wasn't an attempt to get back at the other person's actual mother. Or just a case of, hey, this is what gacha parents are like, am I right? So I guess Mother's Day will mean this. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I was about to say, like on Mother's Day too.
Yeah, maybe that's why Mother's Day gacha videos are not. There aren't so many of them, because
not enough grateful children. Jeez.
Are you? It's either not enough. It's either not enough parents. It's either ungrateful children or not enough healthy parenting.
Man.
Yeah. Whether or not that's a reaction of real life or the community trends is another story. But obviously, we'll never know the true answer to that.
Like, you know darn well that if I created gacha when I was 19, that my dad would be all over it.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I could just squeeze a special Mother's Day video into my ratio of scene making, I would definitely make a gacha that was positive about my awesome mother right now.
I mean, I did make gacha videos when I was 19, and my mother watched them. So, yeah, absolutely. Would not have done that.
Dude, like, I don't know how my mother, like, survives it. She has seen every single YouTube video that I put on, including the one where a character gets their eye shot out of their face. That is one that she has also seen.
That's because your mother is based. Also, meet the Clockwork Orange. I feel like
where do you think she got it from? Where do you think I got it from?
Yeah.
Yes, good use of bloodshed, child. Very well. Very good.
Apparently, being the goat is a family trait.
Aw, that's sweet.
Indeed. And probably accurate as well. All right, next video.
The double whammy. Good guys, you get to see me cry on stream again. Yay!
It's been, how long has it been? Like 5 months? Yeah.
You know very well that I did.
You're never gonna forget it, aren't you? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like don't forget it. It's because it's easy to calculate because of the day that.
Vaughn, you cry every time I compliment your work.
I mean, I almost do, but I've never fully done it live on stream. Until the no. I have, but it's been 5 months, as Jacob has suggested, when I got showered and absolutely demolished with compliments at the Jacobs last year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in
Vaughn, I'm going
when
to
the finale comes out.
Vaughn, look at me.
I'm looking.
I'm going to demolish you again when the next Secrets of the Plex video comes out.
You better not. I'm gonna make it so bad now. As you know, in every sentence. Outline black.
What's this new script I've got in here? Oh, okay.
The fact that you're
doing
willing
this
to
now.
do it says everything. What a committed voice actor.
Oh my goodness! You know, honestly, actually, you know who's renting scripts right now? Red Dungeon Studios has once again decided to revamp, particularly the earlier scenes, and has not yet followed my suggestion of highlighting the lines that have changed to prevent the voice actors from repeating themselves constantly. But we'll see.
That's something. Yeah, that's something I also.
Which
struggle with as
you
well.
yeah.
Yes, I
But,
know,
like,
and I told you about
when
that.
yeah, like when and also when I had mic issues. Like issues, and you told me like exactly which lines didn't actually work, so I was able to go back and focus on those in given time.
There's still
All
more
right.
we need to do.
Well, yeah, but not
It's a
from
never-ending job.
not from that particular batch.
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh no, the real never-ending job is the Surface by Adventure Studios, because that's been going since 2020. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. That
Jacob's
true,
like,
yeah.
you threatening? You think you and Witch Academy can threaten my longest-running gacha series? You think wrong.
Witch Academy absolutely can, but there's oh well.
That is if Witch Academy comes back.
Monty and Taylor
that's the
only
thing.
say
If
"as you know" now. At this point, it's like they're speaking their own new language.
That's the thing, goes. The Oreo actually did apparently announce that returned not only to YouTube but also to Witch Academy itself.
Oh no!
So that's why I'm saying.
Gotcha. God, Jacob, we need to start working.
Well, I mean.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna say in my in my priority list, I think Next Mutant Girl is actually either number 2 or 3. So, but again, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the other scenes. I might bump it up. You never know. But Aiden's current plan of attack is just to keep the series going and then just eventually just once again turn the tide. And just outlast season 2 if that ends up being the last one. But yeah, we'll see. I'd imagine after like the hiatus that Oreo might be coming back, but partially out of loyalty. So we'll see.
Like, it is partially out of loyalty, but I sort of raise an eyebrow, and I hope to God the storytelling has gotten better on the part of the creator.
Yeah, like
because as much as I love Witch Academy, it's nigh comprehensible at times.
I was about to say, you love Witch Academy. That's news to me.
Yeah,
I mean, we love my Witch Academy by
Yeah,
the wrong
we do.
reasons.
Yeah, we do.
Like, I love Witch Academy the same way some people like Miraculous Ladybug. It's just a train wreck that keeps on happening. And I am here for it.
I will say the hilarity in Miraculous Ladybug is, part of the appeal for me, so I can partially understand that. But yeah, that's another topic for other day, because we've got other fandom stuff to get to that is also superhero related. But also that's not the next video, so unfortunately that segment doesn't quite work. The next video is
we're getting into one of my fandom special interests. DC
but not
Comics.
right now. But not right now, because the next video is Happy Mother's Day Be Like by
Turn on
Mac.
your ears, Ghosty.
Yeah. No,
by who?
my ears, bro.
Who's it by?
By Mac, but with like a QUE instead of a CK.
All right. CK.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Mac is in MACK. It's MAQUE. Mac.
Okay,
Anyway.
so we have the character getting out of bed.
MACK? All the Macs that I've met are MAC.
Yeah, it's
them.
MACK or MAC. I've seen both.
All right. Let's see this.
Depends on what region your Mac is from.
Oh, God.
What was that sound effect?
I thought my awakenings were unusual for this week. Okay, all right.
So apparently our main character is flatulent.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay, I'm
Jacob,
turning this
Jacob.
down as much as I can. Yeah.
Jacob, put Ghost Kitty's message on screen. We have to act this out.
Oh, all right then. All right. As you know.
Psst, Mira, are their voice boxes broken? Then Ghosty, you can do Mira if you want.
No, they just randomly started doing this.
I believe it is to mess with their VA.
What?
Oh wait, so in the background we're just being like, hey Taylor, guess what? As you know,
They just go clinically insane together, creating a secret language that only consists of the same 3 words and different tones. That's it.
It's Groot language. They've created Groot language.
Groot language. It's Mandarin.
You know they would do it. You know they would do it.
Okay. It's secretly like Monty's like reboot activation phrase.
As you know.
Shutdown commencing.
Oh no, get him back up.
Roll.
Oh no, get him back up. Quick, Monty, wake up. Oh, what's the phrase?
No. As you know.
System rebooted.
I am the agent of chaos.
Mm-hmm. There are enough of those in Secrets of the Plex, let me tell you. All right.
Say, okay, no. One last thing. What if it's like, okay. What if it's like if you? I know you've seen Monty Python, so you know about the Knights of Ni.
Yes.
What if it's that every time any of them say the word, they just immediately shut down and then start up again? So like they're like Sunny and Monty are starting to trigger each other. I don't know what that means. What, like, as you know, Sunny shutting down. Oh, that was weird.
As you know.
Right? It's just the secret word that none of them, all of them hate, and then they get stuck in a loop saying it over and over again. Okay, that's it. Done.
All right. Okay. I go back for. All right. Okay. Hey, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh.
Oh.
That's why. Okay. Again, I turned this down as much as I could, so this would be far worse. So yeah, any headphone users, you know what you're in for. It's not even the actual like words. There's just someone going like that. There's okay. Voice acting, everyone.
Usually, that sound is actually originated from somebody actually like screaming. It's just the sound barrier has been broken, and so that's the sound it makes.
Yeah,
I know that sound all too well when KW starts screaming or laughing about something. All I'd hear is that noise exactly.
Yeah.
If I am to quote Harry Potter in the pile of what it looks like an ash.
Oh, the portrait of what looked like a pile of ash, yeah.
KW is a loud and soft bird. Bond does not care much for birds.
Back when AI generation was funny, yes, absolutely.
Oh, yep.
All right. Language works on viruses. Imagine that. This is the language of the viruses. That's what it sounds like to them. Yeah, it's just
it's fun. I'd love to say it's funny you see that you say that because something similar to that does have bearing in the episode, but you'll have to wait 2 months. So
yes.
remember this exact conversation 2 months from now.
I will.
Audible times behind jet planes than during KW scream and yell. What about me? Just becomes Technoblade.
You are a loud, slow, and soft bird. I do not care much for birds.
I'm just gonna hold prepare something just in case something happens.
Oh boy!
Just There we go.
In case something happens. Yeah.
I'm
nice cover.
I'm ready.
Yeah, as if.
I'm ready. Should the need
You
arise?
fooled no one. Should the need arise? Yeah. We all know what's about to happen.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess not. You know. There you go. Subversion.
Oh, dang it. I love that both of you were of the mindset. She's coming in, right? Yeah, she's coming in.
I literally thought she was about to like type like let me in. And then that's like, I copy pasted the link, but had opened up Discord DMs. It's like I am ready should this happen. But okay, fair enough.
Loaded. I had my headphones turned down too. We were both just silently preparing.
You fooled the two main oracles. Congratulations.
Well, not now. Now I Oracle power. They're just gonna be like, oh well, if you guys want me to join, then I guess I should.
Okay, but now that you've said that, then you know if she
there's chat delay. Maybe. Yeah, I was about to say chat delay. Come on, work with me, chat delay for once. It never does. It never does. You all know it never does.
KW, I have my voice lines for Rouge recorded. You're going to get those later. Do you want them in DMs or do you want them in the pin?
That's a good point. I need to remind Aiden to audition for Charmy. You know what? I'm going to do that now.
Information for me to know.
Remember to
because
audition.
Whenever I do any voice acting for Rouge the Bat, it sounds oddly sexually charged.
Oddly? It's Rouge the Bat. You're gonna get the part. You're doing it correctly, I guess.
Let go of your dignity.
Let go of your dignity. Become e-girl.
Oh, hey, Vince said the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah.
There you go. See? Oracle's still in effect.
Yeah, I was about to say. Or in sync, at least.
OKW.
Yeah. You can do better than that. Come on.
Yes, I know I can do better. It's just my throat hurts right now.
Don't worry, I'll wait for her to come in, inevitably.
I'm still not sure whether or not you prefer this version or this version of Espio with the rasp. It's hard to tell because he has two versions of the lines, and that is why I auditioned in those two different ways.
You need to tell us, KW. You need to tell us how you
I love how she hasn't texted. Like, imagine she's just gone. She just left. We're doing this to nobody.
We're doing this.
Oh wow! Look!
Hey, look! Another bingo.
I was gonna say Vin even unintentionally mentions drugs. All right.
What do you want, Taylor?
What do you want, Taylor? As you know.
What? How did that?
Ah, yes.
Also,
Mira, no.
No. Anyway.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
That's Mira's actual reaction. No. Anyway.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, autocorrect. Sure, Vin. Autocorrect. You probably type that word so often that your keyboard thinks you just assume that.
That's why it's autocorrect, isn't it? Autocorrect is like partially based on like the frequency you type something. So maybe. There we go. All right. Anyways, back to the video. Oh, you too, McSfin.
Oh man.
Thinking about you, McSfin, when I wake up.
I'm thinking. CG5. Oh god, I'm so glad. Oh, this is a thumbnail frame. Yeah, I was having such a good time when the audio was off, you know?
Please turn the audio back off.
Also, the answer to this question, Vin, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
Continuing. Everyone just seems to hate their mothers. It's like, hey, guess what day I'm gonna pick to get back at them? All right.
It seems like
what a bunch of ungrateful snobs. God.
Ungrateful
generation, am I right?
Ungrateful snobs or people with legitimately abusive parent dynamics, whichever comes first.
Yeah, we did establish this point in the previous video, and in case I end up splitting up this compilation while I'm on holiday again, like I did last year, yeah, like it's possible that it's the case that people are still trying to thinking that this would be, everyone's talking about like how happy they are on Mother's Day, and other communities, the Gacha community, the ones who have abusive parents are then using this time. Okay, this is like my reality. Although this one seemed to be playing it for laughs, unlike the previous one, so I'm not entirely sure if that's the case or not. Of course, there's making light of a tragic situation, absolutely, but there's making light of a tragic situation. There's also and then there's headphone audio blaring, screaming nonsense that
like sometimes all you can do.
People are like into that. People like this type of meme content of just your headphones being destroyed and like. Every single cartoon sound effect imaginable.
Yeah, but they like it because it's meant to be funny, right? That's what I'm saying. Like the way that this plays it for laughs doesn't seem like it's trying to have a serious undertone behind it compared to the previous one, which could have gone either way.
That's true.
I feel like spin feels like it's a bad word. Maybe because Bad Boy Halo said it so many times as an insult, people think it's a bad word now. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, Jacob said a bad word. Now he's gonna be sick for the next 9 months. No.
No, Jacob, we need you for various projects and also to moderate your own Discord server.
Of course, yeah.
Because stuff keeps happening in there.
Yeah, classic. Somehow real people. Yeah. I know this. I know that there are some. I think there is actually a creator who does go by Muxfin, I think we talked about before, but maybe that's what Mac used to refer to themselves as. Even though, but yeah, actually, when did this video come out? Because now I'm intrigued if the change might have happened or not. Did Mac undergo the change? That's a phrasing. Let's see. Okay, no, okay, so this was 2022, so we've skipped ahead a different Mother's Day. So yeah, I guess I guess yeah, it has been a while, so yeah, potentially a name change might have been involved.
Undergo the changing is crazy.
Yeah, but. By the way, there's a comment that said this is so true. Just added my mum making her secret breakfast for herself for me. Making her secret breakfast for herself for me.
What?
Okay. It stands to reason the comments would equal the grammar level of the video.
I have no tend to feel emotions at Earth in one condition.
Absolutely. Which, by the way, if you want to see how no tend to feel emotions can manifest, check out Mistress of Occulta episode 3, everyone. Of all the things to reference, if you like Gacha, you'll like the references in that series. That's what I'll say. Okay, this next video, if I've put the I've actually ordered these incorrectly. Okay, so the next video is actually Barbara's Mother's Day mistake, apparently. Oh, wait, actually, no, I'm going to save that one. Okay, Bring Your Mum to School Day, Gacha Life Trends. This one is actually, it's both a positive and a negative, I think. So let's go ahead and see what this one's like. So this is a YouTube short, so it's going to have we might end up, warping the page, but let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, of course, it's also got Judas by Lady Gaga, so just, pretend that's in the background right now. So anyways, this is the setup. Tomorrow it's Bring Your Mum to School Day. Yes, Scarlett. What if you don't have a mum? Am I not your mum? We look very related right now.
Bring gay dads.
Then don't come. That's right. You have no
Holy
mother.
Cow.
Get out of here.
That would fly in elementary and high school whenever it is. Because, like, oh my god, skip a day of class? Let's go.
I've checked the comments of this video as well, and a lot of people are saying that as well. They're presented the opportunity.
Like, Jacob, can I make a terrible joke right now at my own expense?
Go on.
This is the one time being fatherless would have benefited me.
But it wouldn't, because his mother's Bring Your Mother to School. That wouldn't have it wouldn't have made a difference.
I know, but I'm using the example for Father's Day.
Okay, fine. Yeah. All right. Okay.
I am
next day.
causing
Oh yeah, this and this is the point where like they build this up for a while. In the video itself, it's them they're going like Judah, 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 Judah,
Oh my gosh. Yuri, don't worry. You get
By
to
the-
skip a day of school.
By the way, avoid
Take
black
pleasure in
thorns.
your mother's death, Yuri.
Yeah, well, I mean, so she's going to see a bomb in the spirit world. I mean, again, Yuri is the ghost girl. She very much could do that. Yeah. Anyways, now she walks in. Which, aside from the faceless entity here, I don't know why. Again, of all the characters, everyone got a face except the police officer. It's not even a consistent style. But aside from that point, we have. I will say, I said this in the comments. I replied to somebody. You know, skip school or make a point. I probably would have gone with this direction as well if my own mother had been in prison, because that was just the hilarious being like, oh well, you know. Ask and you shall receive.
All right, careful what you wish for. I would have skipped the day.
Okay, yeah. Those just never have faces. It's the.
Anyway, so it's this type of oh no!
They also have no they don't have no remaining part of the ponytail. No, of course
his
not.
hair, no. It's one of these editing things. Like it's one of these like artistic styles where they edit nothing except the eyes. So I don't know if it lands as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like again, they're emphasizing the eyes of the other characters so much. Every other extra, I don't think they got they didn't do it consistently, but only for this next part, I guess, just to really for the last image to really like resonate with people, even though an orange jumpsuit already resonates with people. But you know, aside from that, so yeah, I guess
I can imagine what was going through this girl's head. She goes home to her dad. And she's like, I know, like, there's this really rude teacher who says if I can't bring my mom in, I shouldn't come to school. Oh, wow, that sounds nice. Maybe you can help with the yard work. I should call my mom right now. Oh, I gotta go.
either that or the dad was like, wow, that is like a really inappropriate thing for a teacher to say, considering that, you know, a child could have dead parents and that would, you know, and they would feel even worse than they already do.
Abusive parents.
Well, yeah. I mean, presumably all the abusive mothers would have also shown up, for better or worse. But yeah, this one here, also from the other perspective as well. Not only does she get a day out, but she also gets to stand up for a child. So again, 10 out of 10 scenario here. This is a true mother, unlike the other ones.
What if she went to prison for child murder?
A child
We don't know what she went to prison for.
No, we don't. Yeah.
She would have gone to prison for political assassination, and we wouldn't have known.
Okay, that's a pretty dope parent to have. Killed a political figure. That's kind of crazy.
We don't know whether or not the politicians are all still okay in this universe, so and we never will.
True. The ponytail is so obvious. How could you miss this?
That's the final image, because, again, it's a short, so it's supposed to loop, but yeah. I guess that's why, because it's only on screen for a few seconds. I don't know.
They were just like, it's broken, but no one will notice.
No one will notice, yeah, as if just cut it off when the ponytail starts to, like, the end of the ponytail starts to show up.
That's, yeah, let me just track to see when that would be in the video.
Unless at the very start, but in which case, move the girl and like move this entire image more to the left. Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
And then you can have it play until that last part of the ponytail is showing, and then end it.
Yeah, it moves a decent amount, absolutely. Okie dokie then. And the child was never bullied again. All right, so with that's one of the comments as well. Okay, so this next one is actually one of the DC one of the DC videos, just because I was doing this in scroll order. don't get too excited. We don't know if it's good or not yet. So
It's not gonna be.
Yeah, it said original by the Panda Red, and they looked at the Panda Red's channel, and it's like unrelated. So I'm guessing the audio is from the Panda Red, and the video itself is by Geo Shadow. Let's see what Geo Shadow has to offer.
Hey guys, how was your Mother's Day?
Okay, the joke writes itself with with the Bat family. Yeah.
Okay, why is Dick laughing? What the fuck, Gordon? What did I do? Hey guys, what did I miss?
I like how she got called Gordon in that instance rather than just Barbara. It's like, you've been relegated to last name basis.
Okay, did Dick get Joker gas? What's going on? Barbara just came in here with the confidence of Booster Gold and a Speedo and asked us all how our Mother's Day went.
Is the joke that all their mothers are dead or something?
Yes. Why do you think they all became Robin to some level? You don't become Robin if your parents are around, okay?
I've never consumed a single piece of DC media, so you'll forgive me.
I haven't consumed
going to have
to know
a
who
field
Booster
day
Gold
with
is,
you.
so let me just look that up quickly. Okay, yeah. No, I get that. Look, just from the image of this guy alone, I can absolutely see, one of those charismatic superhero types. Absolutely. There's been such as flight shooting gold energy blasts, creating time dilation zones, becoming intangible. There you go.
One of my favorites.
Mm.
Come at
What
me,
the
DC.
fuck? Gordon, well, I know superhero home life isn't great, but I didn't think I'd get this fucking response.
Well, how do you think their origin stories happen?
Yeah. Also, how many times have we heard about, Mrs. Gordon? I don't know. Is Mrs. Gordon around very often in the DC lore? Because.
But honestly,
Okay, what the?
I do like the design for Nightwing and the other Robins.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Babs, my mother's fucking dead. Same. My mother
You see
made
that
me
guy in
too, was a
blue?
little-
On the ground?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah,
Nightwing?
let me put him on screen. Here we go. Yep, there we go. Nightwing.
He used to be one of the original Robins until he grew up and kind of wanted to leave Batman's shadow by becoming his own superhero.
His own shadow.
Oh!
He became his own shadow. Yeah.
His own shadow.
Guys, another Bon Moron moment. I didn't know these were all Robins. I thought these were all just different characters.
I believe that Nightwing is they are different characters. There's just that there have been multiple characters who have had the title of Robin. I believe actually Nightwing was the first,
really?
if I recall correctly. So yeah, that's why these are all they're known as the Bat family collectively.
I have never known that. Ever.
Well, there you go. Yeah. You don't go talk about Batman if your parents are still around. Yeah, that man is an orphan adopting other orphans. Misery loves company, absolutely.
Also,
it's Mrs. Gordon, not Mrs.
Also,
Gordon.
I do like the implication of there being multiple Robins. Like Batman is just collecting orphan children.
Knowing what we know about the multiverse, multi-Robins would have made sense regardless of if they were different people, even though they are. But yeah, Batman is essentially that's like one of the jokes, isn't it? Like, it's like he just like hunting around for his next Robin or something like that. That's what people have made memes about that for years.
Same. My mother made me in a tube as a literal fucking weapon for assassins. My mother literally.
I mean, that's just in vitro fertilization aside from the weapon thing.
Sold me to the fucking Joker. And then I fucked his mom. Cut you, bitch. And my mother is permanently Jokerized and actively trying to kill me.
Jokerized?
You weren't in the room, but I mean, maybe she would have known that.
Well, what about you, Alfred? Bitch, I'm old as fuck.
That's a fair point, and that's the end of the video. That's the end of the video right there. Yeah, so again, Ghosty, is Mrs. Gordon around a lot in the DC lore? Because that's the part that I don't know.
No.
Why was Barbara the mouthpiece in that case? I guess because we don't know, so it was like the only...
Yeah, we don't know if she's dead or not. That's the ambiguous thing. When a character doesn't show up a lot, we can't always assume they're dead. We can just assume that the artist behind the comic does not want to draw him.
It's the DC universe. If a cat doesn't show up, you can never assume anyone is dead.
You can also
At least not
never
permanently.
anyone is alive.
In fact, like a couple of the Robins have been through this, haven't they? Like, oh yeah, this character's definitely dead. Nothing's gonna happen with them. No.
Yeah, like it's always a case of Schrodinger's box when it comes to the DC universe.
Schrodinger's Robin, if you may.
That's because every continuity has a different Robin.
Who is the character next to Barbara? That's a good question. Who was that actually?
I don't exactly know. Did he like say his name?
Let me rewind. I'll try to get a good image of him. If anything, he looks like a mesh of Booster Gold and the Galactic Enforcers from Ben 10. I don't know.
I don't recognize him. Does he ever say his name in the short?
Let's see if someone says, "Oh, hey, person," or something when he comes in.
Ew. Hey guys, what did I miss?
No, never mind. They don't say his name. Okay, I guess wait, maybe it's in the credits. Let's find out.
Probably not.
No, probably not, because it would be a case of, it's like Barbara Gordon, the Panda Red. Nightwing, the Panda Red. Jason Todd.
Right? Yeah. Robin Square.
Robin Square. Okay.
That's what Vin's saying.
All right.
Vin,
know
why?
Oh, wait. No. Hold on. There is actually a character list in here. So characters used in the video. Yeah, Barbara Gordon, Damian Wayne, yada, yada. Okay. Duke Thomas / The Signal.
Oh, he's the Signal. I see it.
Oh, yes, the Signal. I know what that is.
Yes, I'm not looking up this character right now. A 2014 film. Okay, never mind. That's not the correct result. Okay, never mind. Robin Squared would be catchier, but never mind.
He looks like Wolverine.
Oh yeah,
Duke
I guess from the
Thomas?
outfit, yeah. Yeah, Duke Thomas, yeah. Oh, I should have looked up Duke Thomas, not The Signal. Yeah, that would make more sense.
I just looked up the Signal DC. Yeah, he looks like Wolverine.
Oh yeah, now I'm seeing the image. Yep.
A little suspiciously like Wolverine, I might say.
Are you Wolverine's secret love child? It could be. We don't know. I don't know this character.
Is X-Men even in the DC universe? Like, I don't even know.
No, in fact,
No, they're not.
in some continuities, Duke Thomas, aka the Signal, trained under Batman.
Yeah, in fact, that's that like white part of his outfit is meant to be a Bat's
The Bat logo, yeah.
Yeah, just again, Gacha. So, all right. Well, that was definitely a fun recreation of a video that I haven't seen. So, unlike when we've done like the Tom Scar videos, I can't compare it to the original on account of having not seen it. So,
Man, I love a Mother's Day video where there's no mothers. There's only talk of dead mothers.
That is, I guess, why this was discussed. I mean, it's yeah, in the Gacha community, usually the mothers are either abusive or dead. And this one we've had 2 abusive, 2 dead, and 1 in prison. Really batting 1,000 here today, Gacha community.
Wow, great representation of all those mothers out there who raised all these children. Yes, definitely.
For a community that has so many pregnancy videos, therefore making their main characters mothers, you would think, right? But I don't know.
Like, I get the joke here. The joke is that the mother's, and that is the entire crux of the comedy. And it's like that alone is something I can laugh at as a fan of the DC universe who's read most of the Batman comics.
Yeah.
I want
as
to
a
own
casual
all.
fan that had even a vague understanding, it also made sense to me. As someone entirely out of the loop, Yeah. Probably not in Bond's case, but there you go. Obviously, with Phantom, that's the dice you roll. I know that from FNAF. Let me tell
Bond
you.
is absolutely lost, and I'm here for it.
So lost.
There's a reason I keep bringing on FNAF experts every time I talk about Secrets of the Plex.
Listen, I just
did
need
notice
to
that.
I just need to type onto a chair and show them Batman Beyond.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, fair enough. Or, as it's known in Spanish, the Batman of the future. I guess Beyond didn't translate because it doesn't. The alliteration wouldn't have worked. So maybe that's why they didn't do it. I don't know.
What is beyond?
It would be like más allá. It's like 2 words. So más allá would be.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah. To infinity and beyond. That's like me doing más allá. Yeah. What about French? What do they call Batman Beyond in French?
I have no idea. I've never even seen it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
How dare you?
What?
Le Batman Nouveau or something. I don't know. Maybe.
New Batman? What?
The Batman of the. Well, yeah, it's a different Batman. You know, that's why. That's the whole gimmick of the show. All right. Okay. Moving on to the penultimate video. One simply titled Mother's Day Gacha Life 2. So this one,
Let me guess. Dead, criminal, or abusive?
let's roll the dice. See what comes up. Yeah. All right then. All right. And this
Tell you what,
this
if
is
it
by.
isn't one of those 3 things, I will give the video a 10 out of 10 no matter what it is.
Ooh, me
Fair
and
enough.
Josh are DC fans. Get over here, homie.
All right. All right then.
Exposit to Blonde together.
All right then. X Mocha X. Let's see if let's see what you've got for us.
Drink some water. Oh, whoa.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, hold on. Okay, I thought like the
Whoa.
captain thing, not like the captain. Okay, all right then. What is
This
going
is
on
a
here?
Gacha style I am not at all used to. Oh my god. Look at those necks.
Super important. Yeah, the necks are kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, the necks are freaking me
Oh.
out, and in comparison with the head shapes, they kind of even humans don't have heads that round most of the time. I know my
man,
head's quite
I
small,
really hope
but
this
still.
mother is one of the 3 things I said, because I don't want to give this video a 10 out of 10 with this style. They look like aliens.
Hey, look! There. I think there were almost like 2 noses, right? There seems to be like one.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like
one with like perforated holes.
Those seem to be piercings.
Yeah, I was about to say it might be piercings, but I don't know. They just look like 2 perforated holes to me too.
Yeah, I don't think people like tend to pierce like the bridge of their nose here.
Oh, yes,
I think
they
there are
do.
too many bones
Yeah,
in
people
there.
people
No, they
do.
There's no bones in your nose, Jacob.
Yeah, that's cartilage.
Okay, so there's too much cartilage in the way. My bad. But still, you know, like
And
there's something in the way. Like
people
points.
do get piercings.
They do,
there.
yeah.
They're called snake bites, if I'm recalling correctly.
I think snake bites are actually near the base of the front of the lip, actually, but I could be wrong. I don't have many piercings myself.
I guess it's like almost like where the teeth marks would be. So you would probably so you would just have So they could be technically anywhere.
Yeah, I've looked it up. Yeah, snake bites are on your lips. Bottom of your lip.
Well, there you go. I guess snakes want to smooch.
Oh yes, the bridge piercing, also known as the Earl piercing.
Yeah, bridge piercing sounds more. Yeah, that sounds more correct.
Well, yeah, on
'Cause it's
account
on
of
the
it being a
bridge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, me. Pat on the back.
Anyway, what is wrong with your neck?
Oh God!
And
with your neck.
yeah. And with also with your eyes, like I get this is like a facial expression, but why do we need to like color yours? There's not your eyebrows curling in. That just looks distracting now.
This is super important.
I forgot to read the line. Yeah, super important.
I'll do this voice. I know, it's terrible. Look at it.
The character himself is already making the face of disgust for us.
No.
I will say something positive. At least I'm appreciating the backgrounds. Again,
The backgrounds are great.
Yeah. We're going for something a bit more akin to a visual novel and with customization and with like out of focus backgrounds, which again, not representing animation, but it's a nice stylistic choice and it is consistent so far.
Are we in the middle of like a fade animation right now? Because I don't know what is going on with the eyes. Like, look at the lashes. What is happening here?
I just played it for a bit and it definitely doesn't seem like a fade.
But you see how it's all like layered over itself, sorry?
It's band practice. It's super important.
God, they look like aliens. I think I know what it
They're
is.
the eyelashes. You probably should
Their
trim
eyes
them.
are
That
way
looks like it
too
would
big.
probably get irritating. That would irritate your eyes if they're that long.
Their pupil and irises are way too big.
I'm guessing that the X Mocha X resized the eyes, but didn't think to resize like the interior, just like the eye shape itself, like the eyeballs.
I don't think this was an accident.
I think this was a purposeful design choice. I don't like looking
not
at
the
these
best
designs.
one, though.
It makes me feel uncomfy.
Not a good one.
Anyway,
Josh despises it. More important than Mother's Day. There we go! Finally! Someone appreciates their mother. I can't believe it took 4 gacha videos for us to hit something that actually is positive.
I mean, I feel like you can definitely do both, can't you? You can go to band practice, which presumably does not last all day, and then also have Mother's Day. In fact, if I remember correctly, my first ever voice acting gig was actually one we did like an actual live recording, and that was on Father's Day. My dad was able to be there to actually see it happen because it was like partially framed as they framed as a because it was all recorded at once, like in succession. So it was like a radio reading on stage. But still,
Yeah, but you also said you and your family don't celebrate those types of days, so it doesn't matter, does it?
No, that's true. But the other families most likely did. So yeah, for them, it might have been more of a case of okay, well, I would have rather done something else. But you never know.
At least Victor stays with me. Look at their heads!
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's a case of like someone appreciating their mother as much as the mother complaining that the child is deciding to go somewhere else and not spend entire day with them.
Well, I'm sorry, Mother.
My Wi-Fi is dying, guys. 1 second.
We can look at the eyes. Oh.
I'm busy looking at the hands right now.
Oh, I didn't notice that the hand. Like, it's not just the hands. The forearms are also giant.
Yeah, like if you look at like a hand to a head ratio, like it's it is like roughly the same.
Did just get teleported to an alien world or something?
Yeah, outside of Gacha, yeah, maybe, but I don't know. But just because like even though these technically are proportionate to humans, like the hand specifically, because the rest of the body is like so shrunken by comparison, or like it's it just seems like you borrowed Andre the Giant's forearms and forgot to give them back. At least Victor stays with me. Victor goes flying. Anyway. How's Robin compliment his mother's look? Wow. There's drop dead gorgeous. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. That requires that there's a different person to read it. How does a Robin compliment his mother's look? He says she's drop dead gorgeous. There you go. Now it makes more sense. My wife has stopped connecting. Actually, there's no more VC for me. Fair enough. How does a superhero celebrate Mother's Day? It doesn't matter. They never DC them again. All right.
Oh, that's more true than you know. Usually mothers are fridged off screen.
Oh, no. Again, even as a casual DC fan, I'm more than aware of that. One of the most recent DC films that I watched was The Flash. I think that was the most recent DC film I watched. So, yeah, the whole movie was about that specifically.
And then there was Bond that's like, oh boy, this guy stinks.
Oh brother, this guy stinks. Yeah. That was probably for chuckles, I imagine.
Yeah, because he has no friends.
It's not my fault that no one wants to go near you two. Actually, no, never mind. He looks relatively normal by comparison. I'm home!
Dad, can I go out?
Absolutely not. Go help your brother. Oh, right, I was going to say with what? He was just sitting there, but okay, guess this is a different brother.
Potted plant.
Who also has a bridge piercing. All right, then. What did Victor
do? Potted plant.
What did Victor... I mean, in this world, he merely existed.
He existed, and that's all.
Yeah. I would love to know where this background is from, or whether or not it's custom, actually, because because we've got several perspectives of this particular room, actually.
I got a plant.
Yeah. I know the kids forgot.
Oh!
We know where we know where the main character gets her dashing good looks from. What's wrong with your ear? There's someone... That's a real snake bite right there, and the snake ate it.
Listen. It's not just the fact that his ear is bitten off. For me, it's also that the fact his eyebrows are too close together.
Oh, yeah. I'll say this. I know that some people, like, I know that there's, like, some surgery you can do where you can actually, like, take part of your earlobe and, like, you know, and, like, get rid of some of it. The problem is it's gone, like, so far. Again, cartilage being a thing. It's like, you're going to be bleeding profusely from that, like, all the time. Just going, like, constantly.
President
Yeah, President Snow after he got shot.
Like, there's also the fact that his eyes are so big that they take up his whole eye.
He got trampled instead of shots. My bad. Forgot the final twist. Anyway, I
thought as a booking at your favorite restaurant.
You didn't. Okay, I know that she is meant to be like, you didn't. Like, it's a shock thing. It's like, oh my goodness, that was so nice of you. But the way that she's saying that right now is like, you didn't. I don't believe you. Like, show me the reservation. Present it to me.
At least she could be smiling a little bit.
Yeah, if someone actually did, you know, like, do something. She's not even his mother. I think she's his wife. Like, still.
See ya, Coin. Join the Legion of Dead Mothers.
Go get your mom and just don't just grab your father, one of your brothers. Oh, this is back to the bring your mom to school thing. Yeah, again, that's... it's when you say, you know, bring your mom or don't show up to children, they're gonna, you know... one of them will make a point.
Oh, Nick.
Okay, so... Yeah, at least, again, she seems somewhat grateful, and, okay, is it just me or did his chest also just, like, explode or something?
Yes, his chest did expand.
His head is falling off his neck now!
His head is falling off his neck, and yes, his body did expand to compensate her giant hand.
So it's like, hey, maybe I could just shrink the hand. Nope! I want it to be proportionate to the actual bodies of humans.
Oh, his head is falling off.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. My head's falling off now, but I'm breathing. Nope, never mind. I lied.
Like, he looks high out of his mind.
they all just have a natural look of disgust. Like that's like, and I don't mean just disgust as in like the emotion. I mean like the Pixar character disgust from Inside Out as well.
No, like what I'm saying is that because their eyes are so big, they all constantly look blasted. They all look shimmied out. They've all been taking the devil's lettuce.
Yeah. I've been taking something.
It runs in the family.
It's a
The
family
weed
thing.
has become so genetic.
They Gacha glazed, yeah. Hey, at least your parents love each other. Not every Gacha character can say that. Okay, now at least she looks up. Oh, okay, that's it. So we had the mother complain towards the kids, but we had, you know, at least a decent husband and wife moment. And our eyes are forever going to be bleeding. Okay. Well, not sure what that counts as far as, you know,
Like,
not abusive, just passive aggressive. I think that wasn't on the roster.
Yeah,
That wasn't on the list.
passive aggressive, as opposed to physically aggressive.
Yeah, if you're passive aggressive on a day that's supposed to be celebrating you, you're not exactly incentivizing people to treat you to anything.
Meanwhile, Bon is crying in the text chat.
We were so close, but not quite. Oh well. All right. Well, I guess again that one kind of speaks for itself. Probably, as long as you look at the bottom corner of the bottom, you know, like 10% of the screen, and just read the text, you should probably be mostly fine. Oh well, at least you've got to appreciate the backgrounds and at least the blurring as well. And I'm also wondering about this stilter going on. It's like over half of the page, but not the rest of it. Not sure what that was about, but you know.
Not sure what that's about either, but it does look kind of nice. It is aesthetic. Now, if only the characters were not horrible alien creatures with long necks and thick forearms.
Yeah, like you would think that I mean there are some like details in this that say like, you know, this has been like custom edited as well, like possibly in an art program of some kind. And if that's the case, if someone has that knowledge, you think they would be able to, you know, not make them look like they've been partially either attacked by a snake or constantly like in scrunch mode. But yeah, it is a couch. Yes. All right, now one final video, also in the DC universe. Mother's Day at Wayne Manor. So I guess it's something relatively similar. Like that's why I mentioned the DC stuff before. Like the two people have the same idea apparently. But all right, let's see. This better be good. Yeah, we're ending on this, so yeah, it better be good. You're right. Let's see. Wait, no, it's the same. It's the same audio clip. That's why there's two of them.
Wait, it's the same audio clip. Jacob, you just accidentally muted yourself, my man. Oh no. I think his headphone just disconnected. His mic died! That makes two of us. So, how are you all doing? Happy Mother's Day. Treat your mother right, give her a hug. You know, unless she beats you, then run far away. His mic is dead like everyone's mother!
All right, I think that works.
Do we have a Jacob?
Yeah.
Is our Jacob back? Has our Jacob returned? Has father returned from the war?
Just the two of us, but our microphones will die. Just the two of us. Okay. All right. Now, I guess let's.
Everyone, no need to fret because Dad has returned. Yes, Jacob, you are now a father. Congratulations.
No, that I've long since come to terms with that. Like people have, seen me in that light for years. I think Johnny said that I raised him, which is not true, but there you go. They're going the stipendium routes. Yeah, I mean that would have also worked. Yeah, but again, that was obviously where they got the inspiration from. But yeah, of course, just the two of us, but our microphones will die. All the chargers said bye bye. Must unplug it. Must plug it in
all the
and retry.
said...
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I tried to steal your moment. Anyway, speaking of moments.
Unlike the mothers of the Robins. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's rewatch the same audio and see if it was adapted any differently.
Okay, why is Dick laughing? What the f***, Gordon? What did I do? Hey guys, what did I miss?
Okay, already noticing a difference here. This is what I said about the Tom Scar videos. So I'm guessing if we watch the original clip, that it cuts back and forth between the characters. Mostly because I assume that they're played by the same person, either with captions or in costume.
Like, I would like to watch the original audio.
Yeah, maybe while this, I'll find it. Yeah, once the next tangent comes up. Yeah.
I'm not planning on having any more tangents.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, again, a lot of this because we saw it before. But yeah, as far as this goes, the thing is that like with the Tom Scar videos that we watched before, the ones that they've adapted, the Gacha community doesn't seem to know that part of the comedy comes from the cutting back and forth. The way that it's edited and composed is part of the appeal behind it. It doesn't have the same energy to it once you take away that aspect. Yeah, the only time it looks like it says Mother's Day is the Panda Red December 2021 discussions compilation. My non-skip related material. Maybe if I type in without the apostrophe. No, I don't know. You know what? Let me just look up Wayne Manor Mother's Day. Let's see.
Is the other one in the description? Maybe.
You would think audio, but oh, wait a second. Oh no, never mind. It just says audio by the Panda Red. In both cases, I look up the video and it just the first two search results are the two videos that we watched. So yeah, I guess there is no link.
That's a darn shame.
Yeah,
anyway,
they both credit the Panda Red, but aside from that,
they don't link the video, the audio. Okay, I'll go scouting later.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough then. Maybe it was a TikTok.
Maybe.
That's a good point. Let's see. The Panda Red TikTok. Oh wait, but that probably means it's not going to be as easy to. Oh wait, I think is this the same person who did the? Oh wait, no, it's not the same person who did the Nightwing video that I sent Ghosty ages ago, where Batman dresses up as Nightwing. One thing they really need to implement on TikTok is a search bar for actual titles. Please. I know that it's based entirely on scrolling, but still. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find this.
We'll find it later. It'll pop up. They always do.
Oh, you just found it? Okay. Oh wait, I was aware it probably. I suppose it might also be in the shorts tab. That might be why it didn't show up earlier for me. I didn't consider that before. Mother's Day. Nope, it just takes me back to the same place. How about Mother's Day without the apostrophe? Nope.
Just the two of us. Now I have the stupid. Now I have Okie Dokie stuck in my head.
You sounded more like you're singing like the original Will Smith song, but anyway. Oh, not the original Will Smith. No, it was like sample, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
You know, I forget.
They that pass by staring pages from me. I'm gonna have to detox again.
Oh, you found a compilation. Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, I just wondered when I found out that it was from somewhere. I thought like Will Smith just like I like like collaborated with somebody on that. But never mind. Again, miscommunication on his part as well. Far from the worst thing that Will Smith has done, but okay. Moving on.
Dick get Joker gas? What's going on? Barbara just came in here with the confidence of Booster Gold and a Speedo and asked us all how our Mother's Day went. What the f***, Gordon? Well, I know superhero home life isn't great, but I didn't think I'd get this fucking response. Okay, what the f*** is going on?
Okay, I think at the other video as well, like Nightmare was like on the ground for longer and he was actually still laughing. He seemed to just be like, crying on the ground and smiling. It's not the same as like actually still continuing. If you're gonna show the full image and not cut away, you have to keep it up, right?
This video would,
decrease the energy.
Would be much better with the cutaways like the last one.
Yeah.
Babs, my mother's same. My mother made me in a tube as a literal weapon for assassins. My mother literally sold me to the Joker. And then I his mom. Cut you, bitch. And my mother is permanently Jokerized and actively trying to kill me. Well, what about you, Alfred? Bitch, I am old as
There you go. Also, I guess that I think that was like added censorship. I don't think the original video was censored, if I recall correctly. But
yeah, the original video doesn't have much censoring. It's just
Yeah. And there's the sniffles again. I promise I cleared the desk of dust. I also went for a walk today. That might be, part of the problem. Is that a watermark above Nightwing? I can't read it. It does seem like it was. Yeah, there was a watermark at the end of.
No, it was the watermark was on the couch before. I just didn't want to point it out because it wasn't very apparent. But here it's distracting.
Yeah, it's not the name of the channel. At least not anymore. The channel now is called Ghostic. Ghostic with 2 Ks, with one of them being capital at the end. But there you go. Yeah, of course. I said, well, Muxfin would have been fine. That would be the censored version. Oh, well. Okay, so... Not quite as an old version of Alpha in this one, is it? Yeah. So definitely, it seems like I probably should have swapped those around, but I guess this one came up first. The unfortunate search results.
Circumstance.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this one. Yeah, this compilation. That's the kind of DC content that I can definitely I can digest aside from solid JJ videos. And Home Musical Batman, of course.
Home Musical Batman.
I mean, you have to have that one in there.
As for me, I will sit here and be content with my Danny Phantom DC AU fanfiction because there's a lot of that for some reason. For some reason, people insist on making Danny a part of the Bat Fam.
I mean, his parents are just terrible, so I guess that's probably why.
Yeah, he does fit all of the prerequisites, doesn't he? Like blue eyes, black hair. His parents are shit.
I would feel bad for his sister, though, on account of she's the only normal character in the show and thus would be suffering constantly in Wayne Manor, but there you go. Oh my goodness! Wait, that's actually a really good, like, funny idea. What if there's a reality where one of the Robins had like a sister that survived? Like, if one of the flying glaciers also made it out, but didn't become Robin, so she's just constantly chilling in Wayne Manor, just trying to stay away from all of the superhero stuff. She's like, I'm traumatized enough. I don't need this. No, I will not become Batgirl. Ask that Gordon girl who keeps showing up sometimes. She'll probably do it. There you go. I now have my DC fan character.
We all have DC fan characters that are normal people right now.
I mean, most fan characters are like superheroes themselves, but like...
Meanwhile, like, there's just my DC fan character, which is not a superhero. She lives... her name is Sarah Rose. She lives in Gotham, but she's just the librarian. She's not a She's
the
not
normal
a superhero.
people living in Gotham City have the worst time. They're just the worst. So yeah, absolutely, that would be like an amazing plotline of like somebody just existing. That'd be a great DC fan project, actually.
Like, it's so funny to pop into DC role-playing Discord servers and see people with a bunch of different superheroes, and then there's just me with a normal person.
Like,
but somehow I become
like
integral
in the role play that's going to turn them into a superhero. It just never happens.
Yeah, because like for some reason every time I like pop into a roleplay Discord server for the DC universe, people are like, "Oh, we should make the librarian into a superhero," and it's like, no, she doesn't have any powers. She's not super intelligent or rich. She's just a normal person who works at a library.
I am Bookworm. This is my origin story. You know, would also be a really funny idea if there was just somebody in like a superhero universe that constantly is almost about to turn into a superhero, but keeps narrowly missing the event. Like,
that's what keeps happening to Rose. I'll tell you after this. I have a roleplay story to tell.
Okay, sure, fair enough. Then we'll cut the cameras and keep discussing that because there's nothing else to say about this video. So
yeah, there's nothing else to say. This is just an inferior version of the last one.
Yeah. So go check out the other one, people. More so than this one. But hey, you know, all the other videos are there for your viewing pleasure, including the one about the the mother in prison, who would also be a fantastic DC character, I think, to be honest. Hardened criminal. Decent parent. It can happen.
Ghosty, I'll send you the assets soon, I promise. I'm waiting for bated breath. I'm going to T-pose all over you.
My headcanon is that mother got sent to prison for defending her child from a bully a little bit too hard. But there you go. All right. Yeah. Yeah, from saying the muffin word, as in like just saying the actual word. Did I tell you before that my mum did that once, where she said like instead of saying just the N word, she said the N word. It was like, what's the point? You just said the word. Why then would you like counter it? I don't understand that, but there you go. Anyways, yeah. Thinking about you, muffin. I'm sick for 9 months. Nothing rhymes with month in the English language. You've got to use half rhymes. Anyway, it's Muxfin time, everyone.
Wait, did you just say nothing rhymes with muffin?
No, with month.
Oh. You're right. There is nothing that rhymes with month.
Yeah, I think it's like the one word that's like doesn't even have like any like half rhymes or anything actually. So
wait,
yeah,
we're at 50 minutes. If we end this stream now, BB will be upset with us. Let's do it.
Well, it's an hour and 50 minutes, so it's not quite the 2 hour mark. Oh well.
Yes, I know. It annoys Baby every time we stop stream before the stream is a whole number. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, it's just payback for all the time that she decides to pause and never actually finish a sentence, while we're trying to actively not derail the stream. So yeah, let's wrap it up then, shall we? So yeah, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Good luck with those DC fan fictions, everyone. And subscribe to us already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.